Mario & Luigi is one of my favorite series in the Mario franchise, developed by Alpha Dream, beginning with Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga in 2003, Partners in Time in 2005, Bowser's Inside Story in 2009, Dream Team in 2013, and Paper Jam in 2015. Two makes for the 3DS were also created, which were Superstar Saga in 2017 and Bowser's Inside Story in 2019. Sadly, the developers Alpha Dream went into bankruptcy in October of 2019, which for me was extremely disappointing to hear. What's the reason they went into bankruptcy, you may ask? Because of the remake of Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story in 2019. To start, the original Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, which released back in October of 2009 for the DS, was universally praised by everyone around the world, including myself, selling over 4.6 million copies. I beat the game at least 10 plus times already because of how great the gameplay and story was, especially for its time. Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr. Story, on the other hand, though, released for the 3DS back in January 11th of 2019. It was considered a commercial failure, selling only 22,597 copies, and was considered one of the lowest selling Mario & Luigi games, as well as the final installment in the series, which of course led into Alpha Dream's bankruptcy back in 2019. The most likely reason behind it was, of course, they released it for the 3DS when the Switch was released 2 years prior, making it a pretty poor decision.
Hello there, Future Me here. While editing this video, I decided to look more into the Alpha Dream bankruptcy, and there was more to it. The poor decision of releasing it on the 3DS instead of the Switch was one of the reasons, since the 3DS was considered a dead console by everyone at the time. They also had to deal with high development costs, sluggish revenue, as well as unable to keep up with their growing debt, which on March 2018, they had over 465 million yen, in which is equivalent to $2.9 million. Another possible reason could be the work environment and the number of employees, since there was only 38 employees in Alpha Dream, which is a small compared to other developers like Game Freak, which has over 212 employees. If I'm missing any information, let me know in the comments below. With that, back to the video.
Since Alpha Dream went into bankruptcy in 2019, that would mean we will never get to see another Mario & Luigi game in the far future, right? 8 years later, on June 18, 2024, Nintendo announced a new Mario & Luigi game named Mario & Luigi Brothership, which will release this year on November 5th, 2024. It's funny because the day before the Direct, I tweeted saying this, and Lord behold, my wish came true. It would also be the first game that will not be developed by Alpha Dream, but there's also no information on who is developing on the game. But alas, Mario & Luigi has been revived, with the gameplay looking extremely promising, as well as the design looking very, very beautiful. This past year has been fairly crazy, especially with the revival of the Super Mario RPG series, with this image representing it. Super Mario RPG released last November, Paper Mario The Thousand Years Door remake released a month ago, and now a new Mario & Luigi returns, which many people, including myself, are very, very excited about. I do hope Alpha Dream sees how the series is still beloved by everyone, and I hope that they're watching from the beyond.
Panther 4